Oh, hi, didn't see you there. Hey, this is Comic Book Crossfire, and I'm going to do Robb Spotlight. This week I would like to discuss, first off, America's Got Powers by Jonathan Ross and Brian Hitch. This book seems to be like it's capitalizing on the Hunger Games and other reality TV shows and things like that. And there was a little deal going on. I thought I'd give the book a try, and I'm glad I did. It's very interesting. A good, this is A-game Brian Hitch. I have to say that. I think in years past, when I think of Captain America Reborn, I don't think that was A-game A-game Brian Hitch. That was actually quite mediocre. This feels like he stepped his game up. The story is very interesting. Feels like there's some kind of alien reason for Americans to all of a sudden be producing these powers, and then 20 years later, those who have these superpowers are in a arena type situation where they fight it out, and very Hunger Games-esque, but not necessarily so man versus man, but more man versus something else in an arena type setting. It's very entertaining and cool twist at the end. I highly recommend this book. I went into it thinking, what the heck, I'll try it, and came out going, I'm probably going to finish off this series. It's really good. Definitely a must-read. So if you see this on the shelf somewhere, please give the first issue a try. It is a little pricey at $2.99, but I would say $2.99 seems to be a good price for how much you're getting out of this. Excellent art, really good story, dialogue's very good. I definitely would say this is a must-get. Anyway, the other thing I wanted to talk about was where I am so far in the AVX crossover. Picked up issue 0. With Marvel and its teasers, a lot of times you see some of these stories popping up in the back. Almost half of this book I had already read before I ever opened this page, because you see these teasers in the back of existing Marvel books is what's coming up. And that's actually something I absolutely hate. But there's enough in this that made this a very good read. Again, the art was very good, but nothing happened in here that I didn't see coming, except for the fact that I hadn't finished the Avengers Children. I can't remember the name of the title. Anyway, so this was good. Nice little setup for it. And then we go to number 1, and wow, this was excellent. Not quite what I expected, and a really good Avengers story, making me feel like the X-Men are being painted as the villains almost. Definitely Scott is painted in a villainous type of feel. I didn't expect to be cheering against Scott. I see him as very narrow-minded and anti-everybody but the X-Men and mutant kind. Didn't expect it. I knew, these summer crossovers always start off strong, but I feel like this is an excellent merging of what makes the Avengers good and what makes the X-Men good and what makes Marvel good. I'm totally sold by the story. I can't wait to see where they're going. I know Tracy and I in the past have discussed that maybe this is the big reboot for Marvel, or maybe the small reboot for Marvel. Who knows? Time will tell, but I will say that I'm on board for this crossover till its end, no matter what it brings, whether the Phoenix and whatnot. Phoenix revamps the Marvel Universe or tweaks it. I go to the New Avengers, and what was really interesting about this is the kind of jump ahead, then we tell a little bit of backstory of how we jump ahead. Again, I really have to say, they're painting Scott in a pretty dim light, and I don't know if... I guess everything I've been reading for X-Men has been pushing him kind of in this corner, but I don't want to look at the X-Men as villains, and I feel like as time has gone by, the X-Men as a whole, under his leadership, have not been good. Again, I haven't read enough that I can back it up, and I'm sure maybe either Tracy can dispute this or corroborate the story that I'm trying to tell, but I feel like Scott's an ass, and even Wolverine is like, hey, look, we're not building warriors, we're building students. Let's let them be students. And Scott's like, no, we're training him to be warriors to defend mutant kind. He's turning him into Magneto. Who knows, maybe when Wolverine lost his adamantium and something shot from Magneto, and now we're going to get Onslaught 2 Electric Boogaloo. I hope not. Anyway, that's my spotlight for the week. Hopefully I'll do a review of everything I got. Give my letter grade again. I think that went pretty well. Anyway, thanks for watching Spotlight. Talk to you soon.